It just made me rage quit. I'm sorry, y'all. This game just crazy as hell, bro. For real. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn. Damn, I ain't no turn just back on. I be tweaking. I'm gonna just see him this week. We win or lose. We got the 5-star wide out. Got the 4-star guard. We won. I didn't know the fucking injuries was off, though. That I didn't know, bro. I didn't know the injuries was off. Thought I had turned that shit back on. Wait, hold on. I moved some. I wasn't trying to. Won't get no penalty. Ain't he the one that's coming? Yeah, Purdue. No, I'm sorry. This guy goes here. And this guy goes here. So we got 3 5-stars now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we win this week. We get him. When is he coming? Michigan. I guess he gonna make us wait. Yep. Another battle. When is you coming? Oh, I can schedule him one for Michigan. Hold on. Oh, his visit scheduled already. He coming against Michigan. What a gems at scheduled already. He coming this week. Scheduled already. He ain't ready for no schedule. Now I need another edge and another outside linebacker. Thumper. There's the edge. There's the strong safety. I got one visit left. Yeah, because dude went to another school. I got one visit left. How many of these am I in? He got a visit already. Michigan. They're gonna make us wait for that one. That's gonna be open. I ain't gotta schedule it right now. And I'm not gonna schedule it right now. What I'm gonna do though is check to see who all got that. Where he at now? Still in top 8, boy? Okay, we can that's one. That's two. One and two. Can't go wrong with either one. Let me see what a championship contender. So we'll go championship brand exposure. We'll go that one. See what we can come up with. I'm fourth. Stadium atmosphere ain't that bad. Let me see what they looking like. Come on, we can start the other quarterback. One sack all game, huh? Shit, it'd be hard to get that boy the ball with no blocking. Shit. He been at 5 for a minute. We just don't get takeaways, bro. We just don't get them. Let me see the rest of my team. But we want to play the Michigan game. We don't really care about the Northwestern game. I made him the starting quarterback, so. Got the fullback. Got the right guard. Got the running back. Who locked us out? The Sam. Oh, I ain't even look at that. We still ain't got nobody up there. Ain't nobody over dominating. Must be playing in the wrong scheme. We ain't got nobody up here, bro. Not nobody. Sterling. Shorty actually up there. Ain't get the kicker or the partner. No, we ain't got no returner. I got 4 now. Came against Purdue. Oh, I should have set the visit up for yesterday. I should have set it up on when I had the chance. Need another outside linebacker. We'll address it through the what's the name. And we coming out like that. That boy might can get a lead. And then that's out here worth scouting. Threw the ball 43 times. Alright, my boy. I let you get your feet wet.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Snatch it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Get him.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and
Oh,
force
he had
you.
him beat too.
There he goes.
Oh, let's go.
It's a movement into the goal line. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
Oh, I ran past
so
him.
excited.
Stupid ass
Once you start
man.
creating momentum in recruiting, it's...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Wilkins. On target. They make the stop, trying to pick up a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Leaves it with the running back. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Wolverines will try to convert on fourth down. Off the boot, looking for his man.
We can't get there.
And makes the grab, it's a first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. I love the bootleg call on fourth down because even if you know it might be coming, you have to respect the fake.
Yeah, and you don't know where the launch play's going to be. So you're going to blitz, but then they got to move the pocket, and it becomes hard because you got to get a moving target. Nice job by the offense, understanding the situation, using the quarterback's athletic ability to get the first down.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass.
Oh, we got him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tompkins. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, no! Why he didn't throw it over his head, bro? What the fuck kind of pass is that?
The 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's so fucking weak, bro. He don't throw it over his head, bro. He throws it to him. Why you can't throw that over his head, bro?
And they come up up with a huge
That's
pick
crazy,
six, and
bro.
that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
Damn, y'all let him go too early.
Scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. On the run, it's Hunter. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
On third down, going up top. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Here comes the heat. It's to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Hauls it in.
See that wide open,
They
bro.
move it to the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his...
In a cover 2, what is they doing? He running with the man. He ain't supposed to be running with him. He supposed to be playing zone.
Kitchen instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him
We
short of the
cracking
first
this,
down line?
man. We
Well,
can't
he
get no
comes up
fumble
with the
or
reception,
nothing.
but not a lot of
We
room
is
to
cracking
run
this,
after that.
boy.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and
see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, so I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Got it behind the line. It's Tompkins. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Good defense.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he got enough for the first down, but
We out here laying the line, but we doing everything and can't get
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Wilkins.
Oh my God.
They will score.
How ain't nobody got him, bro?
Love the thought process by the quarterback.
How ain't nobody got him out the
Nobody
backfield?
open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hunter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
So now it's second and long. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good catch.
It's caught. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that.
Good
one.
dot, fool.
Spotted at the 43. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. QB draw. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again.
No, not post. Corner.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job of getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Oh, Lord, I made the wrong
They'll knock
decision.
him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch,
Damn.
taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. Got his man
Catch
on
it.
and he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to.
It ain't that physical.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Handoff to the lone back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab.
Come on, man. They holding on to everything, bro. Holding on to everything, bro. My guys, my team 99, and we can't hold on to nothing.
So efficient, such a good route runner.
That's crazy work.
Game, so you definitely want to highlight him.
That's
and
crazy work, bro.
That matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
From the gun, the ground game. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's crazy,
and they
bro.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere
Somebody
to go,
out.
just
That's
stopped
crazy.
in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to...
Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Wilkins.
Oh, my God.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
That time one of them motherfucking people got
Man
hurt.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. The short hands, it's Williams. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Illinois. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Utah State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Logan for some time. They're up by 22 over Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, the sweet chip gets him free. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking
wide
to the big tight
open.
end. A strike downfield. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Handoff from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much.
Fires toward the end zone.
Come on, hit him.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown.
Everybody
right
getting
in
hurt
his
now.
hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one splits the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows
This
the
nigga.
defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
This shit just too inconsistent, bro.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false
Come
start.
on, bro. Y'all just put this massive up. Y'all just put a big update in, and this shit's still acting like this, bro. For real, y'all just put a. This shit is whack, man. Look, and I'm about to get another penalty.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
No, I didn't.
The Illini trying to convert a 3rd down to open the 4th. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter.
This game.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up 4th.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Let's go, Maven.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Say risk it for the biscuit. Hell no.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. They'll go to the air. He's got it.
Let's go.
Try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh, he picked it.
It's intercepted. Oh,
let's go.
They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
and just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back.
Get him.
They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass, it's Wilkins.
Pass. Get him. Let's go.
Down he goes at the 39.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They're going to run it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
We almost made it through there.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Two people got hurt, huh?
After picking up a couple at second and 8. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Trying to move them on the counter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. I have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. And they kneel down for a second time to drain as much time as possible off the clock and set up their kicker for the game-winning field goal attempt. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To the ground with the back. And they swarm him under.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
We have to go
And they
prevent
only
defense.
need a
Fuck they
field goal.
time
They have to
back.
manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a
He ain't got
deciding
no
play
choice but to
here.
throw that bitch deep.
He's taking a deep shot.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That's some bullshit, bro, and they know it, bro.
Single second left. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And with a single second left, a field goal attempt to try to get another chance in overtime.
Bullshit, bro.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that's going to tie it up. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football,
Crazy,
Jesse?
man.
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
What the fuck is this?
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Good block.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
From the gun, running back gets to give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short.
Oh, that motherfucker there ain't. Now he accounted for.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime.
Where's my read guy?
With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown Illini! They jump on top here in OT.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime. And
Oh, give me that. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Let's go.
And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do.
Good win, y'all. It was looking grim for a minute. Now we got guys. Y'all seen us. Okay, still neck and neck. You just came and seen us play, bro. Wait a minute. That's the first one. That's the second one. Let me check. Playing style. Okay, what's on the prospect list besides a fucking another outside linebacker, man? That must be it for him. He only got one though. Oh, yeah, it's top. Oh, he got his shit already. Mm-mm. We not finna play that. Oh. Come on, we ain't have no injuries, right? Tomorrow, Madden, y'all. Madden, guys. Shit. What the fuck was I just finna look for? Whole team schedule. Force Illinois win. Cause we not finna waste our time and play them, bro. We're not finna waste our time and play them. Injuries off when you see them a game. Cause I don't play every single game. That's not gonna be no competition. Corner. These other people just gonna keep playing with us though, huh? Our Big Ten championship, us and Penn State. Hunter's good. I like Hunter. Hunter got that speed to break away and get away from you. Walker got 12. 8. Shucks. At least ain't nobody else locked me out. What is he waiting on, though? We already beat them, bro. Okay, let's get this out the way so we won't have to worry about this. I can't be that one. Can't be that one. Nope. 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 Bingo. One. Oh, well, we can do his too, because he ain't got shit else up there but them 3. So, we got his already. We got the scouting out the way. Let's turn the injuries back on. Did I even check to see if we had? Let me see. Everybody should be straight. Yep. Everybody straight. I'll stay with y'all for one more year. Stay with y'all one more year, then I'm up out of here. And we got fucking Penn State, bro. That's definitely gonna be a good matchup, but we'll get back at y'all though. We'll get back at y'all in the morning before Madden drop. We'll be